I was working in the lab late one night when I suddenly developed a craving for cereal. Hello, Goblins and Goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin, Destined Goblin.
And Mrs. Goblin.
Here once again, and this is where we will try a food product of some kind and decide whether or not we should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Alright, I think I might be more excited for this review than ever before, and that is because General Mills has just released a cereal, limited time, Monster Mash cereal. Now, we all know I love Halloween, I love the monsters, I grew up with the horror movies and all of that stuff, and I especially loved the monster cereals when I was a kid, and I mean all of them. Count Chocula, Franken Berry, Berry, Frute Brute, the Mummy. What was the Mummy? I don't even remember the mummies. Yummy Mummy. Yeah, that one came along a little bit later. This is a limited time offering that they're putting out right now, and this is a very rare cereal that's out there. You might have a hard time finding this. I felt like I hit the lottery when I found this. And I got a few of these because one of these is going to become a collectible for me. So the box is really cool. The gimmick behind this is that all of the monster cereals are in this cereal for the first time. So you can see all of the marshmallow shapes. They are all in this cereal. It's got some neat little trivia on the box, little things about when each of the cereals came along. 1988 was when the Mummy cereal came along. That's why I don't remember that. I was graduating high school in that year.
All grown up.
Yeah. So, and also on the back, there is a QR code, and you can scan this QR code, and you can actually hear the monsters from the cereals singing Monster Mash. So that's kind of cool. I haven't done that yet. I plan on doing that when we are done here. This is 160 calories for a serving, which is a cup and a third of cereal, and 200 calories once you add the milk. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. I'm very excited about this. And you can see on the top, they do list all of the cereals right there. So they're all in this. There's a look at the cereal in the bag.
If you can open it.
Yeah, well, we all know I have trouble with packaging. All right, so there is a look at the cereal in the box. You can see some of those marshmallows. You can see those little different bits. Let's pull some of those out. So there is one of the Franken Berry ghosts. And then we've got I believe that's a Berry. It might be a Count Chocula, actually, right there. But then, of course, we've got all the little marshmallow-shaped ghosts. And then we've got
looks like a bat.
Well, yeah, various shapes. We'll say different monsters and ghosts and bats and things. So lots of different pieces in here, obviously. And then this one, if I can get one of those, that I believe that might be a Franken Berry right there. So I always go ahead and try the cereal first before I add it to the milk to get a flavor of the cereal. So I'm going to grab a handful if you want to do the same. And I've got some different pieces there. Get some of those marshmallows in there. Gonna try it out and see if it tastes like the cereal that I remember 30 years ago. I kind of wondered how everything would taste with it all kind of jumbled together. Really just, I think, fruity more than anything is what comes off of that.
I didn't even taste any chocolate.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't have one of those in there.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Let's do the ultimate taste, and that is to add some milk to our cereal. So I always say this when I do my cereal reviews. I realize nobody eats their cereal this way. But for the purposes of the review, I have measured out a half a cup of milk in my bowl here. And I'm going to measure out a cup and a third because that is what they are saying is a serving size. And then we'll see what the flavor's like. All right, so it might be hard to see there, but you can see it's a very brightly colored cereal, obviously. Once you have all of those different monster cereals jumbled together with all the different colors of the marshmallows and the pieces, the shapes and everything. Let's see what the flavor's like with some milk in it. I get a little bit more of the chocolate out of it. Very strong berry flavor, but you do detect a little bit more of the chocolate flavor with the milk. Closer look at some of those pieces. If you like the monster cereals, you should like this because it's all of the monster cereals just kind of combined together. Nice fruity flavor to it, a little bit of the chocolatiness to it, but the nostalgia is the thing that wins you over.
Were they always a little bit light on the flavor compared to some of the cereals?
Yeah, I've never found them overly sweet,
Okay.
overpoweringly sweet or anything. I think it's...
Because sometimes like the Fruit Loops and things like
Yes,
that, I've never liked those too much because
they're overly sweet. Yes, I agree with that. To me, this very authentically tastes like the monster cereals. And just everything behind this idea, reuniting the band. There's a little story on the back about how it's the monster band reuniting. All of that together, the nostalgia of it all, that's a 3-star seal of approval. All right, there we go. Monster Mash cereal. Pick these up while you can. They're only available for a limited time. They're only available, I believe, until Halloween. They're hard to find, so if you see them, grab them while you can. Happy Halloween a little bit early, and we will catch you next time.